Yeah, I'm Nate. That's my name.
Robert Lewandowski.
Oh my
Nope.
God.
That's false.
100% not
Is
who
it?
you are.
Is it?
This is Mission Impossible.
Fallout.
Yes. Da, 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 na, 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 na. This movie must have read the Kama Sutra because this movie on literally every level.
Mission Impossible Fallout has cemented the Mission Impossible franchise as the premier action franchise. Oh,
Oh.
That was a thunderclap.
This movie is about Ethan Hunt coming to grips with not only his emotional traumas, but like his like personal like traumas that have happened just interpersonal.
Mission Impossible Fallout
Make sure the door
is
is
a great action film.
And then he's got a mission to do. Should he choose to accept it? Which he does. Basically, there are three, count them, three,
There are 6 movies.
three plutonium balls, spheres that can be fashioned into bombs, and these bombs are bad. And he's got to get them back from a group known as the Apostles.
And then IMF and CIA are like, dog, you lost the cores. What's the deal? And Alec Baldwin's all like, Ethan, I understand. That's why I like you. And Angela Badass Bassett's like, you f***ing suck, dude.
The CIA, the CIA / IMF are like, get it back. Get it. They're like, you f***ed up.
Texas Ranger Walker is gonna
Okay.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
is gonna go with you. I know, it's fine. It's all right.
And so they go to Paris to look for John Lark, alias of a man that we don't know. Turns out he's very skilled at fighting, this John Lark, and they fight in a bathroom.
So they meet the White Widow to do this exchange to get the cores from this group called the Apostles. Things fast forward, things happen. It turns out that Henry Cavill is actually the enemy.
John Lark, aka Walker, aka Henry Cavill, aka Superman.
And then they find out that the bombs are going to be set off in Kashmir. And they're all like, we gotta find these bombs! That's what they do, they're like, we gotta find the bombs.
Yep, they shout that.
And they're like, there's a medical tent where these bombs are. Why? And they're like, well, I don't know, we're like near the water valley that, a third of the world will die if things happen.
But guess what? Ethan Hunt is there to stop it.
And they get there and it's like, surprise, Ethan's wife.
Ex-wife.
Anyway, so Ethan's like, find the 2 bombs.
Yeah, he does
straight
run like
back.
that a lot. Yeah, like...
He's like, find the 2 bombs, I'll go have a literal and metaphorical helicopter showdown with Henry Cavill.
And that's the plot of the movie. A group called the Apostles are after. Right?
The Apostles. Apostles.
I loved this movie. It focuses on everything that action movies today, I think, for the most part, don't focus on. So I think it blends story and practical effects very well. They have the know-with-all, the
know-how?
The Napa know-how.
Yeah, the know-how to
It's our next
blend
sponsor.
I wish.
exposition with action very well, and it doesn't seem tedious. The movie is paced excellently. The movie is paced so well.
No, the film is 2 hours and 28 minutes long.
Yeah, it's a
and there was
long
only
movie.
a 1 to 2 minute span where I was like, oh, this is dragging.
Okay, there's a scene in there, and guess what? It should be pronounced. It ties all the movies together in such a cohesive way, but you don't need to necessarily see them to get enjoyment out of it.
In it, and I really understood everything that happened. There were times where I had questions, but those questions were answered. Nothing that I was wondering wasn't resolved in this film, and I think that's a brilliant way to satisfy both somebody like Nate, who's seen all the films, and somebody like me who's like, oh, I'm gonna go see an action film with my boys.
Yeah.
No, it's a soft T. The film is really good at incorporating set pieces and not revolving around them. Like, the film exists, and there are set pieces to amplify it. It's not the other way around.
You expect there to be this, like, huge thing that's going to happen, but there's, like, really not. Like, it's just, like, the actual
it reminds me of, like late Connery, very very early Roger Moore Bond films, where it's like realistic action that's like still a little spectacular and like fun to watch, but like is feasible.
But like, and he's doing things that seem normal, but it's like exciting because the stakes are so not only high but like personal.
Stakes are high.
Yeah. Oh my God, Jesus.
I went in expecting like, oh, twists and turns. And then halfway through the film, it had me fooled that there wasn't going to be any, that I like saw right through. You figured out very early that like Cavill's the villain. When the plot twist happened, I was like actually shocked because I was convinced that like I knew what was happening. And I think that's a mark of brilliant directing.
Yeah.
And like brilliant script obviously too, but like to get me hooked on believing like that I was smarter than the film.
I'll show you a soft T. I don't know what that means, but the reveal of this scene is so good because Walker is fed up with the IMF. He's like, he turns to Lane, and he's like, the IMF really are just like Halloween. They're grown men wearing masks, and then his face drops, and he realizes, and he goes up to Lane, and he rips the mask off of him, and it's Benji. I was just like, oh my, like, you figure it out just when he does?
Yeah. If you flash back to Isle of Dogs, go check that video out. Link.
What a great movie.
10 out of 10.
But no, like I was saying in the Isle of Dogs review, like, that movie doesn't make me want to see it again. This film, walking out of the theater, I was like, I need to go see this again. Like, I'm ready to watch it. Like, we're college students, like we're rough for money right now, and I was like, I'm gonna go see this movie 3 times in theaters.
Yeah.
I left that film wanting to see all of the first 5 films. Like, in that to me does it.
Apostles are going.
Henry Cavill is escaping on a helicopter, so Ethan Hunt towards the other helicopter, and he gets on to like this rope as it takes off. So he like climbs the rope.
That's exactly.
And he's like.
Trey tries to get his heel. What action in this?
Right? So he falls and he grabs the bottom of the payload, and everyone's like, "Huh? What was that?" Ethan Hunt like does it again, and this time he gets the heel hook. Walks, he like pops his head into the thing, and he's like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Yup." And they start fighting, and then he gets control, and they're going, and then Cavill sees him, and he's like, "This crazy motherfucker's gonna ram us." But Cavill's got a trick up his sleeve. So he turns around, he pulls out an M249 f***ing saw. A big-ass machine gun. I don't know the caliber, probably 30. Turns his around, goes, and Ethan's like, oh, shit. And he's like turning the helicopter. He's like, ah! And like gets the whole chase scene. He's got tracers, there's bullets. Excitement ensues. Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible.
My rating for this movie is 10 Henry Cavill shotgun arm cocks out of 10. I genuinely think that this is like a perfect action movie. Like I love this movie. Like I the second that I left this movie, I wanted to see it again. It's contender for the best movie I've seen this year.
I understand what you're saying, and I think it's a valid point. However, I'm going to give the film out of 10 my mans, because it's a great film.
What the Henry Cavill's character then?
You know?
It's like Rick. If you haven't seen it, you've gotten this far in the
Go
video.
see
like,
the film.
Please go see it.
Go see the goddamn movie.
Like, watch all of the movies up into this one. Like, just like the best thing about these.
Even if you don't, this is the first movie where we both gave it a goddamn 10. Go see the f***ing movie. What are you doing? Why are you still here?
Okay, Cap is dead.
Oh no!
Why'd you do that?
You didn't even...
No, we keep going. We're rolling.
Okay, so don't tilt mine as much, please. Yeah.
na